Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another story time with me, Miss Corrie, at Lee County Libraries. We are going to have bees and honey story time today. All right, at all of our story times here at Lee County Libraries, we focus on those 5 pre-literacy skills from every child ready to read at your library. They include reading, writing, talking, singing, and playing, and we're going to do all of those today. We're going to start today with our hello song. And we are in a new month, so we have a new song. And we're going to go bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quickly as we can. Are you ready? That was really fast. Can you beat that? Let's try again. Oh, I think my first time was faster. Let's do another one. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slowly as we can. Hello. Awesome. All right, now let's do it squeaky like a mouse. Here we go. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as squeaky as we can. Awesome, here we go. Let's go loudly. Ooh, nice and loud. Here we go. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loudly as we can. Hello! Awesome! All right, this last one, we're gonna do it as quiet as we can. Here we go. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quietly as we can. I hope you are so excited for this story time. We have a friend to say hello to, so I'm going to go ahead and sit down. If you want to sit down too, we're going to do hello to Henry. There he is, Henry the Hedgehog. Hey bud, what's up? Henry the Hedgehog comes every week with our letter of the day. Henry's thinking of a letter. I wonder what it could be. He has some clues to share with us. Let's look closely. Here we go. Oh, that's the letter. I can't show you that. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, this will go perfect. This is the perfect one for what our story time theme is. It's a bee. Bzz. Can you guys all sound like a bee? Bzz. What letter does bzz and bee start with? That's right. It's the letter B. Now, do you remember how to do bee in sign language? Hold up your hand. Take your thumb and fold it over. So it looks like you've got 4 fingers standing up tall, and there's our letter B. Excellent. Let's look at our next clue. Boom, 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 boom. It's a beach ball. Both the letter beach and ball start with the letter B. Awesome. Show me your B in sign language, nice and tall. Excellent. Our next one is a bear. Oh, it's a brown bear. Brown and bear both start with the letter B. Show that B, nice and tall. Lovely. All right, we have our final clue floating on over, and that is a boat. And those sails are blue. So we have blue and boat both start with the letter B. So we have Buzz and Bee, Brown and Bear, Beach and Ball, Blue and Boat. All of those letters start with the letter B. So what letter did Henry bring us? That's right, he brought us the letter B today. Here's our uppercase B and our lowercase b, and we're going to practice drawing these today. But wave bye to Henry. Bye, bud. Oh, hugs. Thanks, Henry. All right, friends, get your magic marker ready, and we're going to draw in the sky. So 1, 2, 3, won't you write your letter with me? We're going to go and put a boop at the top for our uppercase. So let's look at it. We're going to go here and go whoop, and then we're going to come back up to our boop, and we're going to do a half curve and a half curve, just like that. Let's try it. Here we go. Boop, zoom, boop, half, half. Excellent job. Wonderful. Let's use our other hand our lowercase b. So we're gonna go boop and draw a straight line down, and then we're gonna come to about the half, and we're gonna go boop and make a circle down to the bottom. Here we go. Boop, zoom, halfway, boop, and vroom. Excellent. Now we have our uppercase B and our lowercase b. Keep practicing those at home. Yes. All right, friends, we're gonna get up and do a little song. So this is a counting rhyme. We're gonna start with 5. Can you show me 5 on your hands? Hold up 5. There you go. I'm gonna move to this side so I can see the screen. Here we go. 5 busy honeybees were resting in the sun. The first one said, "Let's have some fun." The second one said, "Where shall it be?" The third one said, "In the honey tree." The fourth one said, "Let's make some honey sweet." The fifth one said, "With pollen on our feet." The 5 little busy bees sang their buzzing tune as they worked in their beehive all afternoon. Bzz, bzz. Excellent. Good job. Let's try that again. 5 busy honeybees were resting in the sun. The first one said, "Let's have some fun." The second one said, "Where shall it be?" The third one said, "How about in the honey tree?" The fourth one said, "Let's make some honey sweet." The fifth one said, "With pollen on our feet." The 5 little busy bees sang their buzzing tune as they worked all in the beehive all afternoon. Bzz, bzz. Excellent. Good job, my little bees. All right, we're gonna do some stretching. So first, we're gonna stretch to the left. Don't fall over, but see how far you can bend. Excellent. Now we're gonna stretch to the right. Don't fall over. Oh, good job. We're going to run in place. Run, 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 run. And then stop and hug yourself tight. That stretches your shoulders out when you do that big hug and squeeze. Awesome. Now we're gonna stretch up high. Can you balance on those tiptoes? Whoa. Now let's stretch down low. All the way to the ground. Keep your knees straight. Don't bend them. Now we're gonna stretch wide. So spread those legs apart and stretch wide and scooch to the left and right. There we go. And now we're gonna stretch narrow. So you're like you're hiding behind a tree. You're just gonna squeeze everything up tight like you're hiding. Excellent. So let us all sit down now. It's time for a story. Get ourselves story time ready with listening ears, looking eyes, quiet voices. But before we start, let's do clap them, clap them, clap them so. Clap them high and clap them low. Clap them left and clap them right. Now clap them out of sight. And hide those hands so they're resting. All right, we're in our quiet zone now. And we're going to read our first story. This is called Lola Meets the Bees, and it's written by McQuinn and illustrated by Rosalind Beardshaw. We've read another book with Lola in it. I believe it was Lola's Garden. So let's find out about Lola and meeting those bees. Here we go. Tomorrow, Lola will visit Mommy's friend Zora. Zora is a beekeeper. Lola has been learning about bees all week, and she has lots of questions. At Zora's, Lola watches the bees forage for food. Forage means search for or look at. The bees spread pollen as they go from flower to flower. That is essential to make new flowers grow for the next year. So they land on one and that pollen gets on their feet, and then when they fly to another, some of that pollen drops onto the new flower. The city is a great place for bees. There are lots of gardens and parks to visit. Zora's hives are on the roof of her building. The hive is like a busy airport. Thousands of bees work together, but they have different jobs. The worker bees bring pollen. They do a clever dance to tell their sisters where to find the best flowers. Do you have a special dance you do? Honeybees do not sting unless you mess with their babies. Don't mess with their babies. But Lola will get close to the babies when Zora shows her inside of the hive. Lola will wear a special suit to keep her safe. Zora lights up the smoker. This makes it easier to work with the bees. Lola and Zora look like aliens in their little outfits. Zora takes the roof off the first hive. This is the brood box where those babies live. Each cell has 6 perfect sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some cells are for the baby bees and some are for storing honey. So we can see here for the baby bees and here are for our honey. Zora shows Lola the queen. The queen is the mother of all the bees in the hive. She makes special smells that tell the bees what to do and to keep them happy. The next hive has a box on top of the brood box. It is called a super. Honeybees make extra honey and store it in their super. Zora will collect that honey later in the summer. In the kitchen, Lola tastes the honey from Zora's bees. It is sweet and sticky and delicious. Lola thinks the bees are amazing. She asks Zora what she can do to help them. Zora says bees need more wild places. She gives Lola some seeds to make a small wild place herself. Lola plants Zora's seeds at home. As the summer goes by, Lola's wild corner is abuzz. Honeybees, wild bees, and bumblebees come to visit her garden. Next year, there will be even more. The end. Wow, what a great book, and I know I learned some new things too. That was awesome. All right, friends, we are going to do a little rhyme. So let me get our pieces on here. And we've got our beehive. Here's our beehive. And we're going to do 6 little bumblebees. Okay? So we're going to put our 6 bees on our hive. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I hope they all fit. 6. There they are. Excellent. So 6 little bumblebees sitting on a hive. 1 flew away, and now there were, how many? 5. Bumblebee, bumblebee, fly away. Bumblebee, bumblebee, happy all day. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Show me 4. 4 little bumblebees. They're sitting in a tree. 1 flew away. And now there are 3. 1, 2, 3. Bumblebee, bumblebee, fly away. Bumblebee, bumblebee, happy all day. 3 little bumblebees, they're looking at you. 1 flew away. And now there are 2. 1, 2. Show me 2. Awesome. Bumblebee, bumblebee, fly away. Bumblebee, bumblebee, happy all day. 2 little bumblebees sitting in the sun. 1 flew away, and now there's only 1. Bumblebee, bumblebee, fly away. Bumblebee, bumblebee, happy all day. 1 little bumblebee left all alone. He flew away, safe in his home. Yay! Awesome. All right, friends, let's get up and do a movement. So I don't know if you watched last week's, but we did the Bananas Unite, and we're gonna do this again. So we're gonna go Bananas Unite, and we're gonna go peel bananas, peel, peel bananas, peel bananas, peel, peel bananas. Yes, now we're gonna chop them. Are you ready? So we're gonna chop them up. Here we go. Chop bananas, chop, chop bananas, chop bananas, chop, chop bananas. Now let's mash them. Here we go. Mash bananas, mash, mash bananas. Mash bananas, mash, mash bananas. It's time to eat them. Eat bananas, eat bananas. Eat bananas, eat bananas. Go bananas! Awesome! All right, friends, we have another song. Here it goes. We're gonna take our hands and we're gonna hold it together like a fist and then a fist on top. And it's gonna say, here is the beehive, but where are all the bees? Hiding away where nobody sees. Here they come flying out of their hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buzz up high, buzz down low, buzz fast, buzz slow, buzz to the left and buzz to the right, buzz all day, but sleep all night. Shh, excellent. All right. We are getting ourselves back into our quiet zone. So we're gonna do open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them on your lap, lap, lap. Okay, our bodies are calm. Our eyes are looking, our ears are listening, and our voices are off. Hold a bubble. And we are ready in our quiet zone for our second story. It's called Give Bees a Chance. The words and the illustrations are by Bethany, Barton. Give bees a chance. Yes, here we go. Lots of different types of bees here. Sweat bees, southeastern blueberry bee. Oh my goodness, I've never heard of that. A common bumblebee. The European honeybee, there's lots more, but let's see what this is. Give bees a chance. Bzzz. This is my best buddy, Edgar. We love all the same things, like board games, and dinosaurs, and strawberries, and honey, and of course, bees. Except that I don't really like bees. That's Edgar. He doesn't really like them. Sure you do. Didn't I tell you there are about 25,000 different kinds of bees to love? Oh, let's read a couple. We won't do all of them. Here's the squish the leaf-cutter bee. We have the wool-carder bee. Oh my goodness. The horn-faced bee. The metallic green bee. And poor Edgar, he's like, maybe. And then I told you all about the 3 types of honeybees. There are queens. They are the large fertile females. And their job is to make all of the baby bees. There's just one in a hive. Then you have your drones. There are about 300 to 500 inside of one hive. They are large males with stingers, and their job is to mate with the bee, the female bee. And then you have your workers. They are small females with stingers, and their job is to do everything else. Do you know how many is inside that hive? 30,000 to 80,000 of those worker bees. Ah! Get them away from me! I don't think Edgar likes the bees, y'all. Blow gently on the bees to make them scatter. Ready? Oh, we did it. Whew, thanks. Like I was saying, I don't really like bees. Mostly because of their stingers and attached venom sacs, which are the cause of painful bee stings. That part you told me last week. Ow! But that was just one bee. Couldn't you still give bees a chance? Maybe I just need to remind you how weird and cool a honeybee's anatomy is. They have 5 senses, 3 tiny simple eyes, 2 large compound eyes with thousands of lenses. A bee has 2 stomachs, a honey stomach or crop for turning the nectar into honey, and their bee stomach where they eat and digest their food. They have 4 wings. Together, they lock together for flying then come apart for easy storage. So they store when they are landing. And then most of all, they have 6 stingers, complete with pollen baskets, an area on their hind legs in which they can store millions of grains of pollen. And then Edgar says, and a stinger, ouch! Maybe you just need some time to get to know them. How about millions of years? You know bees lived with the dinosaurs? Oh, scientists have found bee fossils from millions of years ago. And they were even with the ancient Egyptians. In hieroglyphics, this is the symbol for a bee. In fact, honey from bees was found in Egyptian tombs. And it was still edible. Ooh, honey. Perfect. Maybe you just need some honey. Bees make honey. Why are you telling me all of this stuff? So you'll give bees a chance. Once you learn how great they are, you're bound to fall in love with them. Check out how honey is made. A bee gathers nectar from the flowers, and the nectar goes into their special stomach, who each break down the nectar in their crops until it becomes honey. So it's all in their stomach, their honey stomachs. Then the honey gets barfed into a honeycomb. Ew! They throw up all that honey we eat. Ugh. And then it's fanned by the wings of the bee to evaporate the moisture out of it. The contents of the crop are spit into a new bee's mouth, and a new bee breaks down the sugar of the nectar. Oh my goodness, did they say barf? Did they barf it in? Edgar's really nervous about this now. Just 1 pound of honey takes 2 million flowers and thousands of bees to create. Ah! Too many bees! Quick, blow, blow, blow gently so it'll make them scatter. because they're all gonna sting me. Oh, well, bees do sting sometimes, but not because they're mean. They're stinger stories. Bees only sting to defend themselves or to avoid getting squished or smashed. In fact, many bees lose their stinger after attacking, which is sort of like your hand disappearing if you pinch your sister. Uh-oh, I guess you shouldn't pinch your sister. Also, wait, what are you wearing? Bee armor. That's not going to work. It was designed for dragons. I think it can handle a couple bees. Well, there is a kind of armor that beekeepers wear, but it looks quite a bit different. It allows them to collect honey and beeswax without getting stung by startled bees. Here's their suit. They have a veil to protect their eyes and their necks, and the suit and gloves cover all of their skin, and it's white because white actually calms the bees down. Beehive frame is filled with honeycombs. You know, I love honey, but I'd be willing to give it up forever to never see a bee again. But giving up bees means giving up much more than just honey. Some scientists say bees are responsible for a third of all of our fruits and vegetables we eat. Bees have a big impact on the food chain. You see, in order for plants to grow fruits and vegetables, they need the right ingredients. A major ingredient they need is pollen, but since flowers can't move, they can't always get pollen from one to another. That's where the bees fly in. A bee's fuzzy body catches the pollen from flowers, and then the pollen falls into the next flower the bee visits. They act as a pollen delivery service, helping give flowers the ingredients they need. A single bee can visit over 1,000 flowers every day, making bee pollination powers unparalleled, which means without bees, there'd be a lot less yummy stuff to eat. And bees are disappearing in large numbers. Bees actually need our help? Okay, I take it back. I don't want bees gone. I sort of want to help them as long as they just don't sting me. Planting bee-friendly flowers is a great way to help the bee population. They like blue hyssop, asters, coneflowers. Won't that just attract more bees? Well, hopefully yes. But just approach a bee like you would a dog you don't know. Don't get too close, and definitely don't try to touch it. Unless you're a flower, it should lose interest and they will fly away. And if more people like you give bees a chance, they might just have, well, a chance to make the world a sweeter place. Now, have I told you how much I love bears? I can't wait to hear about that one. All right, friends, we are coming to the end of our story time. We're gonna do Zoom Zoom and then our closing song. So let's get up and we're gonna do our Zoom Zoom. Let's go like semi-slow, not super slow. Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Buzz, 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 we'll get there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Awesome. Let's speed it up a little bit. Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there really soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Excellent. And now faster. Here we go. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there really soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Woohoo! Good job, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed our story time and songs and our stories about bees today and honey. We did reading, writing, driving, talking, singing, and playing. And now we're going to do our goodbye song. So it goes, our story time is over, wave goodbye. Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Our story time is done. I hope you had lots of fun. Our story time is over, wave goodbye. Bye everyone, we'll see you next week.